I mean, honestly, if you're thinking long term, maybe. But in sort of immediate and medium term, I don't see any threats to the state support system, because I think everybody realizes that without it, we would have serious trouble when it comes to content. Another thing is, of course, a certain fear. There was a British ambassador to Copenhagen who once said that Denmark is not a nation. Denmark is a tribe. I mean, we're like an African or Indian tribe, which is more like sort of a loose family system than a nation. By that, he indicated, the ambassador, and I think he was right, he indicated that the Danes have a tribal defensive nature, which means that we tend to be very afraid, or very cautious at least, about international dominance. When it comes to regular business or the advertising business, there's of course a huge globalization going on. Your company is an example of that. But when it comes to media, Denmark has so far almost avoided the globalization. But when I say almost, I say that of course global television companies or international television companies have gained a strong foothold on commercial television. One example is Viasat, or the Metro, the Swedish MTG conglomerate, which owns a number of television stations. We have the German Seventh channel that owns another number of television stations. And when it comes to print media, so far, Denmark has avoided a major internationalization, except for Bonnier in Sweden, which owns the leading financial paper. And then, of course, over the last few years, the British-owned but European company Mecom has gained a foothold in Denmark by owning the second biggest newspaper chain, Berlingske, one of the world's oldest newspapers, now in British hands, so to speak. That is, of course, natural, but it also is cause for concern.